Well, Veronika was a big part of it. I knew she was wrestling, and then there was another girl, Christina. So I decided that if they could do it, I could too. I might as well. And the state tournament definitely was a big encourager there because I knew I could do good against the girls.
When did you realize that you had a skill in it? Because you actually won your weight class at regional.
Coming into it, I actually caught on to a lot of the moves way faster than I thought I would, and it was a lot of fun just being able to. I love working out, I love physical activity, and it was a lot of fun.
Now you've gotten a chance to wrestle with boys also, I assume, right?
Yeah.
What would you say is the biggest difference wrestling against a boy than wrestling against a girl?
Okay. Well, the guys are definitely a lot stronger, and most of them have a lot more experience because it's definitely a boys' sport, majority. The girls, they're not as strong, but they are better at defending themselves for the most part because they know guys, they shoot a lot, they get them down.
What does it mean to you to just be a part of history? First ever girls wrestling state tournament, you got a chance to be a part of it, and you'll get a chance to be in the first ever state championship.
It feels really good. I never thought I would make it to state. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It feels really great.
What would you like to say to little girls who might be watching this and might be now considering wrestling as a sport in high school?
I would say just if you want to do it, do it. The worst you can get is beat. Don't give up. Don't quit. Keep at it.
Anything else you want to add?
Thank you.
First of all, I started off with football, and the parents were sort of talking to me into it, and at first my mom was hesitant, and the parents ended up eventually getting her into it, so. Yeah.
What's your favorite part about wrestling?
Probably just how the team is like a whole family and we support each other, like throughout our decisions and wins and losings, it doesn't matter.
Now before you guys had this girls' state tournament, if you guys wanted to compete, what would you have to do? Did you get a chance to wrestle against other girls or were you wrestling against other boys?
It really just depended on if the school had girls on their team. I mean, if they didn't, we just wrestled the guys, and if they did, it was a cool experience. I mean, it was different.
Yeah, what would you say is the biggest difference between wrestling a boy than wrestling another girl?
Probably the main difference is girls, like Amaya said, they're like not as strong, but like they can defend themselves, and guys, they tend to be more offensive minded and shooting and trying to take you down.
How cool is it now to see the sport grow where you do have enough girls wrestling at enough schools to field teams and have a girls' state tournament?
It's actually really cool. It's cool seeing that sport grow.
How do you want to see it grow in the future? And I mean, how is it getting a chance to be a part of history in the first ever girls' state tournament?
I'd like to see it grow, like more schools have their own girls' team. I mean, there was quite a few, but there could be more. Being a part of history, I mean, it was actually really neat.
Can you elaborate on that?
I don't know. It's just really cool to experience being able to tell my kids and grandchildren, like, hey, I was a part of the first girls' state. So.
And how much would it mean, now you're going to go on to the state championship, how much would it mean for you to win the first ever girls' state title in your weight class?
It'd actually be really cool because I finished 5th, so go from 5th to 1st would actually be really cool.
I felt ecstatic. Like, it was amazing, really. I mean, I usually wrestle boys, so to wrestle girls, and to have like girls on the team, it was amazing, really.
What's the biggest difference, second time you've answered this question, what's the biggest difference between when you wrestle another boy than when you wrestle and have two girls wrestling?
Well, for some of the better girls, they have a lot of good technique, and like the other girls said, they are very good at defending themselves, and boys are they're stronger.
And you got a chance to kind of be a part of history this weekend, getting a chance to be in the first ever girls' state tournament. What was it like kind of walking into the room and seeing that you guys had a tournament that was all for the girls?
I was honestly really happy. Like, I've been doing this for 5 years, and I've never been in a tournament like that, and it just felt good for a change, you know, because I've been working up to this, and it was great to see.
How's the support been from the guys' team?
They've all been great. It's literally like having bigger brothers. Like, they were so supportive about it, and they were really excited for us.
How would you like to see this sport grow?
I would love to see every school have a girls' team of their own and a boys' team of their own, really.